Yes, my people, both home and abroad, this now your Obunga program, when they reach us every Mondays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, 5 o'clock in the evening from Grassroots Television, all the way from Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. The program, now I go talk Parliament. And I go talk Parliament, a program when they be say Grassroots Television don't package to take the talk to ourselves, to those when they government, those when they outside government, about the good, the bad, and the ugly things when they happen within us. How we fit take solve some of these problems when they come up every day. Somebody say, well, Nigeria, a crime scene. But when you ask yourself which kind of crime the scene in Nigeria be, then you go understand and say, yes, every day we go need to look for solution to that matter. This evening, we get so many issues on ground. But the major issue when we don't look, they come since on Monday, and the issue when concern land grabbing, when we they talk as thief of land. Those people when go collect person land, sell them for 10, 20 persons. Those people when be say, in the name of community leaders, in the name of Ohen, or John Way, and the rest of them, or Kairele, sell people land to people, and at the end of the day, fight, will come, they bust out. And this, they draw development back for our state. And for this reason, we say we need to talk about this matter so that fear of say you want to come invest for your land, no, go come date here again. If we put our hands together to fight this ugly matter. I there with my parliamentarians this evening, the full house, because Honorable 2K do already day house, as it day all the time. But Honorable Amebo go many markets, even market for Ukraine and Russia, to see how the women for that side also celebrate the International Women's Day. Even when some women don't they come miss world and miss this and miss that inside cell, you ask yourself, which way Nigeria? Yes, Honorable Amebo, good evening this evening.
Mr. Speaker, good evening. And my people for house, una good evening. Now do well, we will not they listen to this program. May God bless you now.
Yes, Honorable Tuk. Good evening.
Speaker. Good evening. Sorry, you know, say
all
these Oyibo chairs where we use so. Well, now people, good evening, everybody. Good evening for us. Like I always talk out, we thank God say we fit come studio today, and that we fit the way on that day they listen to us this very nice evening. So, well, many matter day on ground we want to talk about. Anybody can be anything. Anywhere we want to be. Now God get power. What thing we never know. We know if we talk, say we don't know. But as Oga Speaker, when they carry us, they work out for the program. They go, they use math, they touch this different matter, small, one by one. Una do.
Yes, now maybe una own the original Oga Speaker for this assembly. Yes, you also are part of the Parliament, and you feel make your contribution through phone call, either WhatsApp call or any kind of call. And the number when you go fit take reach us today for your screen, wherever you there for the world, you follow us. We dey YouTube, we dey all the social media platform. You feel follow us on this program. You feel also be with us by way of say you put your business for this platform for people to know where you dey, wetin you dey sell, wetin you dey do for just chikere agiere according to the Benin people. We go put you on the platform. Yes, the program now I go talk Parliament when they reach us live and direct from grassroots television from Benin City, Edo State. This evening, as we talk, say yes, the issue of land grabbing, we go dey talk and they continue. We don't get some guests for house before today. The NBA chairman for Edo State, Barrister Pius Oiwo, are there with us some days back for this program. Shook mouth for so many areas about this land grabbing issue, and also make us understand how the state government for Edo State don't form committee when go they arrest or look inside matter when concern this land grabbing. We also get one Elderly Persons Association of Nigeria National Publicity Secretary, Honorable Chief Eddie Ogbobo JP. He also talk for the matter when talk say yes, how our great-grandpapa would talk something. The children of nowadays will say, waiting our great-grandpapa write down or talk down, say it not be again. And that's why some of these ugly situations of land grabbing, they come up every time. Yes, before we go hit that issue, we get some other issues like the issue of, we follow the issue of the Bamishe for Lagos, the young 22-years-old girl, when enter BRT bus from Lekki to Oshodi when they're not going to see again, but because of one thing or the other, when message when she send, when she suspects say something, not they go on well with that bus, police don't think arrest the driver of that bus, and so many investigations they go on. You hear about the governor and the deputy when they sack for a boy. I say yes because they cross from one party go another, but many they add. Now today governors don't they cross from one party to another. Why they never sack them since? But waiting I know. Maybe Tuke Honorable Tuke and Honorable Amibo will know better. Yeah, but before we go some of these issues, Honorable Amibo, you got any message from the markets where you want to celebrate the International Women's Day? How the matter go?
Honorable Speaker, you do well for this question. Before I really answer that question, I want to wish my women all over the world, I want to wish them happy International Women's Day. Thank God, say all of us now, by the grace of God for Nigeria, everything they go siriri werere. But now our National House of Assembly, now them be want to do something where it be say, it be no one for put. But when women come out, because me, I dey use this opportunity to talk to women, say, it good make it be say, we come together as one. But when women come together as one, the matter not can change. The matter can't change. So I want to really thank our women where we say it stands together, it talk one thing. When people where they speak or they talk say one voice. When we come out, come talk that one thing. Wetin we define, it not reach our hand. I beg, I want to use opportunity to beg una again. Make we stand up for each other. Make we stand up. Make we get one voice.
Waiting women, waiting una when the women really, waiting una really dey try. Waiting una really suggest.
And you know what I think for my brother. Okay. Now send you dey give una for government una dey from here make do cake carry go abroad.
Go Dubai, go
dey
the
do birthday.
That na women.
EFCC they seize only one petroleum minister things take dey form
many years.
You just dey talk one, you just dey one. What about the one wey the men dey do?
all of una dem
Wait, what about the one wey the men dey do?
that cake.
Why they wan begin
no be
dey
one person.
wait now? Leave that one. Why they wan begin dey marginalize us? Why they wan feel say? Why they feel say women belong to the kitchen or women belong to the other room? Why they go feel say na other room?
Una sef wey be women,
belong to.
una sef wey be women, una never believe say una don reach wetin una hand dey go pluck. Wetin una dey stretch and go pluck, una sef never believe say una fit pluck am.
My brother, my Tuke, honorable Tuke, make I tell you, if they really give us chance, because they talk and say, if you make a woman, you make nation.
Yes.
If they really give us chance, maybe say, no, they make the oppress us.
But after the positions.
We know they go to the kitchen. Now we make the understand.
I want to explain something for you. Opportunity, if not we say we will be make we see appoint you, say you go here. You if we just like we say give an opportunity for any election position, elective position, una don scatter everything.
You see?
After that, to one of them.
No, you see now.
Come out and that say, wow, big president.
Make I begin call men wey don do things for this. May I just talk about this issue? Make I begin call men wey be say they don do things wey dey wrong. Only one, you know they fair.
Okay, you carry am for now. Now when you order,
Honorable members, Honorable Amibo, you don't raise it because International Women's Day now they bring this argument between the two honorables. But Chidinma woman, when they allege say he killed that CEO of Super TV, he don't win Miss Cell inside Cell 2022. That don also turn role model to some women, to some young girls now, because the thing don dey go everywhere. How you react to that as a woman?
Okay.
Because na woman
as a woman,
as a woman not just react as normal, just react as a woman, because na woman na also be the widow now when they suffer all this suffering. So how you react as a woman?
Okay, as long as I not support anybody make anybody kill, irrespective of anything, I not support anybody make anybody kill. But the issue of Chidinma, not be say I want join Chidinma for this matter, so. But the issue of this Chidinma, they never talk say now suspect she still be.
Yes.
Now suspect she still be. That's why they carry and go correctional center. Make they check whether things dey wrong, make they for correct them. Now they do that. Why they dey that place so? Why they correct some things? Like this whole issue of.
You not feel say this matter dey too fresh for them to just go dey bring her out dey contest Miss World and Miss Jamaica.
She be suspect. They never convict her say. No, she still be suspect. Don't be say I wan join anybody.
Yeah, I know the position wey I take for this matter. Before we enter, but she don take this position wey take so.
Okay.
I wan let you know now say that thing na wrong signal e dey send. Sending a very wrong signal to people wey dey outside, to children wey dey outside, to women wey dey outside. Very wrong signal na dey send, because in the first place that kind person wey dey face that kind serious charge no suppose come out for that kind play thing wey dem go use am go dey play. They trivialize, they make the thing wey she do look common, as if anybody fit do am, then himself go fit go prison go dey form Mrs. Angelina for inside prison.
Irrespective of wetin I see dey talk say, I not support anybody to kill. I not support wetin
No, na
people wey organize am.
Yes.
No be say me actually.
She go so aspire to be president of this country or senator to make law. That's na why, because una dey wan aspire women.
We not be that side we want aspire go.
Okay.
Not be that side we dey tell men say may they give us chance. Then we dey make men understand say we still go school. Wetin belong to us, give us. We not dey ask for too much o.
Okay, wetin I expect say you want to advise women say this International Women's Day now as it don't come. So from now on, make women start this. I don't know if it's early this year and the killing of husband never too much.
Yes, like men well. Let them reduce the killing of.
What about men where they? What about men where they?
Women are killing of husband. This our
problem. We not make them
DNA that other issue.
We don't tire.
No, they don't go kill them. The reason why they carry another person children give another.
Our daughters wey be say.
You know what talk.
What about our daughters wey dey kill so? Our daughters not safe again. They're not safe for the hand of all these boys or young men wey dey come now.
Okay.
Our daughters not dey safe again.
Woman, because International Women's Day now they celebrate for this.
Yes.
Okay, now land grabbing issue na dey table. Most of these men, whether Ohio, Enogi or whatever, Okagele, they get wives. They get the one wey not get wives get girlfriends. The one not get girlfriend get sisters, get mama. When this issue of land grabbing continue, wetin the wives, girlfriends, mama or sisters as the case may be, when be women, they tell these people because if una when be women really dey advise, they talk to una husband when they grab land, they talk to una boyfriends when they grab people land. I hope say all these problems for not the government, oh this one make government put this, if we don reduce. So how you react to this issue? Wetin una really dey tell this una husband land grabbers?
Land grabbing all but talk.
I must answer this.
You don't answer the question.
No, I must answer this question. Me want thank you where you take bring this matter. But you know say all of you na man. But you know say
we no dey hear what.
Okay.
No say that.
We go talk, they no go hear.
Okay.
So wetin we go come do now?
Yes.
We no go begin dey fight.
Then when they grab the land, sell the land, bring money come house.
Why dey chicken?
Una wey na chop chicken, buy jewelries, dey ride cars. So which word we no dey hear?
The truth be say, let me see the talk. The men no dey hear word.
Okay.
Not be say we no dey talk to them. We dey talk to them. They don't know what take.
Yes.
E get as e be now. Where we dey fight for outside in the name of say I talk to them. All these things na wetin be say we go continuously to dey talk to our husbands, our brothers. We go begin dey talk to them.
Okay. Yes, Honorable Tuke. On that ground, how well the government don't really put this because the Edo Public Protection property protection company they put in place. How well you feel say that one? According to Comrade Kola Edopayi, when he phoned in for this program some days back, he said the one where first day in place, that politicians full out, some land grabbers, they inside that committee. But time will say they don't dissolve and now they don't bring some honorable persons, former judge and the rest of them. But how many Edo people go fit get access to that committee of these people to report such things?
Well,
and take action.
Since the beginning of this land grabbing matter, we talk since the week starts. I don't talk say I get reservations about all these committees where they set up without how do they get to discover these people where they make these committee members. Make una dey let people from the society dey put mouth for some kind things wey una wan do. How una take so who measure their character? Who talk say okay na this thing na this person don fit na sorry. The ones wey una dey see for outside now na dey measure. Abi the one wey he and him fellow co-labour for him house for all people wey dey around and don tell una. So make una dey let even people wey dey all these communities. I hope say some of them be members of this thing wey we dey talk so like this now. Because if these community leaders not be part of this committee wey they set up, this thing not go fit work. Because now there are people they fit talk to their people. Now there are people go fit talk to their people. You can't matter away concern a particular community come like this now. A representative of the community, this committee, he go fit enter one side. If you don't fit talk to this one, you go fit talk to this one. The truth of the matter go fit come aside.
Now they able they commit the committee now they commit the thing.
But you see I'm not saying if you come the same member of the committee say get wetin involve land grabbing or how you want to talk, like I talk the other day for here, see. You don't send person may go to run land grabbing package for you before. Now instead come go run your own land grabbing package, they come carry and come your committee say the one killer. What do you fit do anything? There's nothing you go fit do because it don't fit do it for you before. And if you talk about that, he go talk out say, Oga, I don't fit do this thing for you before. Then by your matter they'll come the drag. You don't come be in your way do what you do again. So at that point, make them they let people they know because suddenly now go sit down for us. We just sit for TV say list of people names with them bring come out and say now these people one day one.
How they take get the names?
How they take reach there?
How they take select?
How they take? We don't tell people when they look for good people bring come out from their community. When they will not bring them come out and then we now come do the selection process. It go there, but this one now how to go there? Any people don't help us shout hallelujah before election. They will not use all these committees they find as they will take settle them. This kind of committee they very very germane. It is very important. Not only this kind of committee that they take settle political hallelujah voice.
Okay.
Not be him. This kind of committee will involve people's lives. Now things with the very important when we say you go enter inside clergy, you want that is inside churches. Inside religious leaders, you go enter inside the traditional leaders, you go enter inside political leaders, you go look well. People don't even hear their name before. If you look at the list where we talk now, you discover that these people where you talk to, they want political leaning on the other. This is not need to be political anything. But people, when we say they don't get close to be a good party, when we suppose get truth from math, now we go for a big come. Now the people who don't rich men, when we say, how they will get their richness, nobody know.
Okay, where such people dey for Nigeria again, those when no see cloth wear go party, but truth dey their mouth. They really dey exist, fine and good. But in all of this, one major fear when we supposed to still dey fear today na say with this situation when still continue, the Okai they don't come to stay because the other day we hear say they say
no more
at a time,
but they see dey,
but dem still dey. In all of this, wetin dey happen before now still dey happen, still dey resell and still dey grab people loud. We hear of one community the other time when the tipper drivers union user take cry to say tipper union come say dem no go supply sand go some certain community surround because of say e grab their members land and the rest of them, but dem pass back settle those people. The ordinary Nigerian, the ordinary Edo people, when no get wetin to take protest, when they collect their land for that community, they still dey where they still dey under the ground, and that's the put fear for developers mind to come develop this state. Where do we go from here?
Okay, Honourable Speaker, you do well you take ask me this question. Benin people dey talk say oji no rama agagwa wan gwale no we areremio. Wetin make me talk this one be say.
And if thief when thief person, dey help person find the thing, they no dey quick see am. Yes.
Now we dey talk about land grabbing now. The next thing they cry, every people go begin ask. When some persons go ask, they'll say this issue of land grabbing, it don't take since. Wetin government don't do. When our government come here say people don't dey ask, government no dey do anything, government no dey do anything. Now heads of community, some of them they dey inside the matter. Now government come still bring their own boys, bring their own. How they take reach, they take select the people. And these people wey don dey since so, wetin they don't do?
Yes.
Okay, now a particular village now or a particular community, they go build house finish. When they build the house finish, maybe it don't reach almost a roofing level. Okay. Somebody go bring bulldozer come, he go bulldozer. He do one, he do two, he do three, nothing happen. So what do you expect?
And the people, politicians will
follow you expect? He go cry. He go cry, go the same appropriate community where it sense, so he go cry, go, nothing they happen. So why this person so? Why he not go do more? And why people like us will be say, why we not go think say, even this leader so, now they their back. That's one. And two, these leaders when they talk say, we cry, go meet. The way they say they do, say, be like say, now even the leaders, now they even they under. So this issue of land grabbing, I don't the people wey dey suffer na the common man na dey suffer am. I no say like wetin go stop now. You no go fit stop now.
This committee wey government still put in place.
Obubu yeye.
Okay. Obubu.
And recently I come here say one community, I think this Koma community, they come complain. Say like the government want to take part of their land or something like that. They complain, come even when UJ come meet Nigerian Union of Journalists chairman, complain goes some kind areas. Say like the government want to take some part of their land. Now I call this now. I say well, now government get land originally according to the Land Use Act. Say anywhere government want to do development, whatever they can take.
Yes.
Now that one is good for ear to hear. But what of government take land to build company, to build school, or to build a hospital? This year, 15 years later, they never even lay foundation.
Okay.
The community was supposed to not enjoy that facility for how many years? They're not going to enjoy nothing. The land, they're not going to see and do anything. It go there. Before you know what happened, the people who work out call the
politicians. They call the government will call the
government. Go remember say government dey get so land for them. You go there, you go begin do your whole thing for there, and then na so you go see these community boys go start to sell the land again. Why? Because the government developmental projects wey government dey say that they do dey drop body to do am. If you go to West this Aduwawa roadside now, you go to West South Road, you see many big lands wey say they say na federal government get this one, na this one get this one, na this one get this one. The empty land, the developmental project wey una say una wan do with this land, una do am with am so that this land no go just dey there.
And na there hold long, na there go dey do wetin dem dey do.
For land speculators to come go dey carry or to go dey use do anything wey dem like, because once dem don do am finish, to the cost wey go still be for government to come for the building wey dem don already first build there before dem come start to dey build am. And one surprising thing be say when government say na dem get particular land, somebody don already first build put, dem go dey destroy the building, dem no go still build the facility wey dem say dem wan build there for another 10 years. Wetin dey happen? Allocation dey for to take do this thing, because if allocation no dey to take do this thing, you no go destroy that building wey dey there say you wan take. Okay, you come community, you take land, one build school for here, una do a budget for building that school or building that hospital or building that whatever una say una wan do for there, or borehole or whatever una wan do for there. The money go first disappear first year, second year go disappear, third year go disappear, fourth every year now una go dey do budget for that same particular thing, and dem no go do am. So this one na also another problem for communities wey dey cause all this land grabbing, because by the time these communities, the one wey government leave for them, they don see sell am for developers finish. The one wey government leave for ground wey dem don take do wetin dem suppose to dey do, their eye go dey. Though that no be the right thing, is wrong for them to do. But my brother, how you go keep fish for rat make you hold am? You must know say that fish na hard or e don finish na you go meet for there. So when you know say na so this matter be, you build the school, or you build the maternity, or you build the hospital or whatever you wan do for there, so that people go start to dey enjoy this thing, so that the trust, because what I don talk this yesterday, I say the trust between government and the governed, e no dey there. We don't get any trust. Yes, the contract wey we sign, no trust there anymore, because na cause wey somebody go fit come out and say that they protest say government wan come take their land. Normally if government come say they wan take your land, you should be happy.
Okay.
People go dey just say thank God o, government wan help you.
I think they dey suspect foul play.
They dey suspect foul play because now na say government are angry.
People
say government wan come take their land because they are not trust.
Government wan take their land or you wan grab am.
Yes, no trust between the people wey dey govern and the people wey dey govern us. We no get trust between them because right now na akpo, everything dey enter. Everybody is selfish and greedy. Everybody dey think about him pocket, him children pocket, him wife pocket, him girlfriend pocket. Now there the where the thing dey end.
Okay, yeah.
How dey cause all these things wey we dey talk?
The problem wey Nigeria dey face, na so many years back na the problem start. But we fit solve many of these problems if only me and you start to dey think right and do right. If we see wetin wrong, we talk am as e be. If we see wetin right, we talk am as e be. But when you go because of say you no dey this party, anything when the other party man dey do, even when he right, you go see am as wrong. Because you know they subscribe to this religion, the other man from the other religion, anything when even they do right, you see am wrong. Tribe and so many kind of sentiment we don take spoil this country. I asked the other day, lecturers still dey strike now, ASUU, because government, federal government not do this and that wey they promise. Then they blame federal government, say, oh, they not really do this. But what about you, lecturer? When sleep with the young girl to give her mark, you was past the federal government, or you collect blocking from the young boy or girl. Maybe the young girl not agree sleep with you. You can't collect money from her to take past the person. Ask yourself, you were also the blame Abakiari for cocaine matter and for hush popularizing some kind things. You and Abakiari, who was past. These are some of the things where we need to start to tell ourselves. Because if you remove the Abakiari when they inside you, through where Nigeria will move a step forward to the next level. When we come back from this small break, the program, I will talk Parliament on grassroots television all the way from Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. Go, they continue. And the number when you go to call, they on your screen. So not go anywhere because I will take this small break to take small water and Parliament will continue.
I want to talk it now, the time is near.
Television from Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. And the matter, the main matter when they ground now land grabbing. Those when they grab land, when they thief land, in the name of community leaders and the rest of them. But many they say those for government when they try to fight this ugly matter, also they get hand inside this land grabbing matter. Because when you see some kind things today for the state, you discover that many government land, those for government, don't be built for them. Even those when take government land in the past government, recent governments, they come. They destroy structures. They say, yes, now government land and government this. But every government will come, give their own friends, their party land. And when another government still come, they will still collect and destroy. Where do we go from here? But that's not the biggest thing, because when we talk about land grabbing for Edo State here, and when they talk Nigeria, say, fuels don't do style for Nigeria. Take turn to 250, 280. Diesel don't be 600 naira per liter.
So 650 something.
Okay, 650 as the case may be. And you know, say, nothing when we they do on daily basis when we not dey involve diesel. You feel not be direct, if you not be directly, but indirectly, we dey use diesel as Nigerians every day. Wetin government dey do about some of these things? We hear say na bad fuel, dirty fuel they import the other day. Now dirty fuel don't affect diesel. The dirty fuel when they import, they don't wash and throw away. Dirty fuel not be clean. Nigerians don't still don't already they used to buy fuel for 250, 270 as the case may be. Who do us this? The biggest question. which kind of leaders the Nigerian people really dey select to lead them. Because 2023 election don already dey around the corner. Because when you hear say president wife go Dubai go celebrate her birthday with almost all the governors wives for Nigeria dey with us to celebrate birthday with cakes, then you ask yourself, our women wey suppose to dey advise our men to stop the extravagant life according to Oyibo, to dey spend money anyhow. How well these women, as we celebrate International Women's Day continuously, they take advice these their husbands. This is a very, very serious issue. Honorable Amibo, yes, you must laugh. Na very serious issues. Your president wife, the hotels where they go pay for that Dubai, the money when they want spend, the food when they want eat, and the rest of them. Why not come to one of the states if Abuja don't tire them, or they don't too see wetin dey Abuja? Why they don't go Calabar? Why they don't come Edo State? Make them spend that money inside Nigeria. Make Nigerians benefit from this money. There na where we get the biggest problem for this country. Where do we go from there? Yes, you dey laugh because the thing dey shock you as a woman.
This one wey you talk, it tire me o. This one wey you just tell me so, it tire me.
So you don't see am.
I don't see am. In as much as say we wey be women, we say make we come together, make we get one voice, make we make sure say we do wetin we suppose to dey do. In as much as say we still tell the men say, okay, we know say we be una wives, but we not just belong to only the kitchen and the other room. In as much as possible, in as much say we know all these things. But that one not say make I support person wey be say e supposed to be the number one woman for Nigeria. Person wey supposed to be role model. If I be woman, so I no dey support anything wey dey bad. Na wetin be say so many women wey be say they go against am. They go against am because that money wey be say dem carry go that other country now. You can imagine as they go now, their house girls they follow them, they go. Their husbands they follow them, they go. That is say maybe the chartered flights when they go carry now, it go reach like 3 or 4. And so they go day hotel. And not be the room where they go there, not be their house girl or their husband, they go there. Now be say they carry our money from here, they go they lavish.
That's what be.
Not be saying a better thing they use and do. We will be women. Actually, we frown at the matter. Not be waiting.
No, not frown. It was not a frown. Those governors' wife.
Not be waiting good at all.
You frown at her.
Yes.
Some of them not frown at her. We know that this country, woman use millions say it.
We know say men.
No, make it not go there because if we say make it
talk say men. We know say men. They
no, not
we know say men. They do. But when they don't say men, they do bad.
When they don't think
because the men they do bad.
Like see what Abakari do now. When they don't think the money finish, the next then they sick. The next thing, the other one now, it goes. It goes.
They never see my way.
They answer question.
Cancer. Which cancer does that mean?
They talk one after million men.
After
plenty name
for pocket.
Make I be give
we know say if somebody say something no good, somebody come say na he good pass. And the conversation say na he good pass. We know say men no good.
You don't talk about one.
Men dey chop their men dey do like this. Okay, we hear. Women now come out and say okay. Now we for not use our house. We for not be like this. We want them to know. Give them one small to take test. Jesus. Now you feel chop all this one. Nice, brother.
This country.
Somebody dey buy.
This
earring.
This country. Now okay, may I so rest in peace. Blessed memory. Now this country. Now we get person like Dora. And this other woman to wait still there you were. Now this country, you just
now this country we get Antonio we get our independence. Now this country we get about Femi Awolowo. Now this country we get about Macron. Now make I come with my hand and leg to where you see, then you hear. So not come begin talk that one. Not come begin talk that now we men.
Now the men.
We fight for but people dey. Wait, John, even from the beginning.
Now the men.
Listen, men don't spoil am. Women call repair am and they call worsen am.
They don't worsen anything.
They worsen am.
We know say we go fit.
How?
Because if you build a woman, you build a nation.
For example, if you build a man, what you want to build?
nation.
They carry cake for Nigeria.
They build the nation there. Okay, it is well. Make we talk to ourselves because the truth is bitter. No matter how bitter or rich, we need to tell ourselves the truth. If they say what a woman can do, I not completely they say women not good. I not one of us get mama, we get why. But when they say what a woman can, what a man can do, a woman can do better. Which way now these women really they do better to tell their husband say some of the things where they do wrong, so make we they correct them. If we dey hear say men dey go do birthday for abroad, do birthday for the, we go dey shout, why man dey carry our money go waste? But now women don't take over this dirty act. Husband dey medical whatever for another country, wife dey the other side dey jamboree.
So which one come good?
Which one come good in all of this?
Man not good, woman not good. Now monkey wan go bring make up your president.
Na big problem we dey for this country.
It's a serious matter.
My people, the number to call the screen for, just call us your contribution on the program. That's still land grabbing matter. And in case you never know, the committee when government don't put in place, they say anybody when get any issue relating to land grabbing and all that, when they don't collect your land the way it's not supposed to be, you get right to meet that committee. According to Barrister Pius Oiwo, the NBA chairman for Edo, they say yes, with a petition and affidavit, you go just send the copies to that committee. But the committee they not tell Nigeria or Edo people where the office of this committee is. Phone number supposed to be fly.
For people.
Then we go check and find out where and how to reach them. But that and information we don't get so far say yes, make you ready, send your petition with affidavit to the committee. But maybe on Monday by the special grace of God, before we come studio, we don't get a full detail of the committee address and maybe one or two phone numbers when the public will feel they take reach out to the committee. Yes.
Our people, another thing they say, our people don't lose respect for traditional institutions because normally this land matter is supposed to be something where our traditional leaders will just use one matter of hey, Mona stop like this and then people will stop. But it don't come discover say the respect wey they get for traditional institutions, it don't come out. Because for example, I'm very sure say in those days, if I will hear the waka dey come, people go dey come up for them, go dey disappear enter because
Cold go dey enter
because you go know you go dey feel say na the representative of the ancestors among us na him be this. But for the same way to sit down, they drink calypso and beer and whatever with everybody and they follow them, they share land money, they talk say na he get also land, they go they destroy people buildings. You have lost your spiritual spiritual body. Though you don't lose your spiritual body, you don't lose your spiritual essence, your spiritual, the reason why they put you there as a spiritual leader, you have lost it. Even as a traditional leader, you don't lose her. You understand? Even for to be saying you as an aware, they will come they call you for para say you do bad thing. What you do like this is an error. An error because you are supposed to be a spirit being. But because of money, what you want enter belle, what you person want swallow. You don't remove yourself from the level where people be put you. Some people go want be help for two communities at the same time, and they hear one for Obahi side. You say that you help for one community, now you still come up you help for Ikwediro after you don't be help for Ogbeso. Does that make sense for anybody? Just because of land, you want just stay everywhere, make you they collect land up and down. It doesn't make sense to anybody. And it is surprised me because when we talk when inside shrine I stay, it just don't come surprise me now. See now, you dey now they measure land.
If you see jeep,
the bush is best
up. Not to where some
it don't make sense to me.
If you see not to where some hand they ride, you now ask yourself,
which one you walk inside the shrine when you take dey buy this kind of motor?
Where you supposed to carry native crop and and they
They appease God.
They appease God. People will come with complain. You did there. Now, heavy cars. They build mansions, build schools, build different. See the one where FCC now the other where don't pull hard for so many things.
I think the carry and go court was it yesterday? I think yesterday night be the court day. They still talk. The court say they want grant and pay. Now the problem with the Nigeria, the law not be for Nigeria alone. But now only few crimes that they not the figure person be like murder, rape, and all. Everywhere do this kind of thing against a whole traditional institution. They still say they want grant and by the law you have it is bailable. But I like what the judge do. The bail condition what the judge do, I say make he bring 7 commissioner, 7 permanent secretary, and if the two of them want stand, they go the secretary of the state government go sign say yes these 2 people na they say and the bond na 10 million naira you go pay if they don't see those people, if they don't see the criminal. 10 million naira na those 2 people the commissioner and the PS go pay. But even after that one, he said they go now drop 5 million naira cash before the bail will continue for federal high court. Now I so much like the bail condition make I see the 7 commissioner wey wan come outside.
No, 7 commissioner dem no see the 7 PS.
Because that one na politician. Make we see the 7 PS wey go come outside say he wan go pay person wey our royal majesty talk say me no want this kind person for community again. Make we see who wan go bail am, who wan take bring am come back to the same society again. Make we see how e wan take happen.
Amebo, where we go from this second situation where we find out when everybody want just get money down even when they know what land when our papa them live for us. Now this generation I be generation before
yes our generation
this whole narrative to sell everything. Many youths don't die for different communities because of this land issue. Many properties destroyed. Within mention so many communities where they don't set fire, then brothers go dey fight brothers, they kill brothers. Like one of our community for one day side where they keep burn houses, brothers, just because of land matter.
Or 1 by 2.
Yes, na
Very terrible issue.
Now 1 by 2.
Okay, now 1 by 2.
1 by 2 when they draw tip. When they draw tip, you say 1 by 2.
Now 1 by 2.
And if you look all this with all the money that they make, the ideas what they do, maybe they'll try build hotel, buy cars, marry people, wives, carry dog chain, put for neck,
finish.
they work out the caravan.
Now musicians they dress like that before. Suddenly you enter inside community.
Finish. They don't get any better thing when they'll say, you see one when you put, you know go school, you know when you put dog chain for neck, you go they shake, you go they, people, wife, people.
And the even reason I not even really school because even if you don't go school, at least you will get common sense. You go feel get good sense of judgment. You go feel see right, you know say na right. You see wrong, you know say na wrong. You see red, you know say na red. You see white, you know say na white. Not in school they give, not only school they give that one. Normally, the way God they create you supposed to know right from wrong. But the way it be now, people know the right, but they go just do the wrong, and they go fit for you argue with you to tomorrow say the wrong way that they do not be right.
Be right.
Now that one the problem we'll get now. That's the problem we have now. Nobody wants to talk the truth again because if you talk true, who they talk to they suffer. They're not gonna go beat you. You go hail because you they talk true. But the moment you start to the banner, the moment you start to the talk like see you see enjoyment, you go even forget say that is the reason where you see say some of these persons where they block our people from reaching our Royal Majesty directly. That be the problem with them. They know the truth. They know how the matter be. When you are coming with the truth, you go pass through so many, even from the gate. Because as I talk, I don't see, I don't follow, I don't go there. I don't follow people go there on this land issue and all that. From the gate, you go see the sieving, the separation of the team. From gates there, they go don't question everybody. Who be this one? Who be that? Security normally good. Before one chief go come wait to chief go come from inside. Sometimes they go say the chief na in the back for us. Never. Una go dey there for like 4 hours. Good. The chief go come one day forget tell you now say nobody wan see una now. Wetin be the problem? Una go now tell am wetin be una problem. Forget there. He go tell make una dey go back. Meanwhile, the Opa no even know. Our Opa is not aware. You know say that kind of thing dey happen for like 2 years. If it not even know, say that kind of thing, that problem dey available. He will not know until people start to dey die. They don't start to dey kill each other. They don't start to dey. That's why you see those kind of things dey happen, because when you don't go where you're supposed to get judgment, no way you don't go, no way you don't go. Frustration go enter. When frustration enter, the two clash must come up, and when clash come, people go begin bomb people houses. People go begin kill people because they go take the law into their hands. But there are this set of people when they block people from getting this justice when they're supposed to get, because land matter are purely traditional thing. It's a traditional thing, not necessarily supposed to be police law. That's what the law is.
Sometimes you go police station, they'll tell you say land matter. They not get jurisdiction.
Now because of say our traditional institutions not wake up to their level. That's why you say sometimes you dey FCC office, they will talk land matter. You dey police station, they will talk land matter. Those things no be their issue. Now traditional institutions that get land matters to solve and resolve because they know the boundaries.
Okay, now, Honorable Amebo, your advice to the wives and girlfriends to all these land grabbers across the country.
What we go do?
Your advice to the wives now.
Now the wives now I want to talk to you now. And you know, say men naturally they know they hear word. They know they hear. Very sorry to say, they know they hear. Not be say the women. Not be say the women not they talk, but they know they hear. But what's it? My advice to the women be say, may they continue to they talk to their husband, and may they continue to they pray for them. Make God they talk, because even Bible talk and say even the heart of the king, it they in hand. May they begin they pray for their heart. The beginning go say, make God they touch their heart, so that when they talk to their husbands regarding this land grabbing thing, the man go hear.
You know why women not go here?
Why they not go here?
But they not go here because you they drive CRV. Not for example, but you want buy LX 430 Lexus. And now who buy and your husband you dey tell make he buy for you.
Sometimes this husband will do this one, so now get for outside they buy for.
Except the woman not here say the guy you won't beat the girl collect the motor.
The girl, of course, you know you. Now where the men, of course, now they play.
So if you not very nice, you no go buy for girlfriend.
Even those ones wey go greet you, good morning ma, good morning ma. Now that one I oga.
Until the man go buy that motor, where the other room no way. Even food sef to cook no way. Until you buy that motor, the man go strong.
Maybe I don't know say that land dey grab. The woman I don't say that woman I will say don't grab.
He go grab am. Problem don come. He don buy you the LS 430 already, but by the time go dey from one prison dey go the other one.
Most of these men wey dey into this land grabbing, even if they get the money, no be many of them no dey. Na women wey still men will not go inside that
house. Men will do wetin?
Na women wey dey outside dey give.
Those women dey outside no be women.
They no be still be women.
Na women because
no, you see.
I know the one down the women wife.
Now see the women population.
Those women are not celebrate International Women's Day.
These women, you say make I advise them.
Advise why they do this thing? That will impress their women.
And make them continue.
Whether married or
and women they impress all these people. With due respect to some women. Yeah. So it's unfortunate. So our women seriously, our women need to talk to a lot of these men. Because when you see your man, when you know say you know the wrong, you know that one a land is the fair. Ask a question. Only any the way you want color and sugar, bean or whatever, back with me. Oh, papa, you can follow. This your land be don't finish.
Me want ask you question, Mr. Speaker. Me want ask you question because you not man.
Go ahead.
If woman talk to man,
yes,
he talk to man, the man not take. What you say make the woman do?
Why not go take? Again, I'm not talk to men inside the other room.
There is a way.
But
there is a way.
I know they hear what.
There is a way. Well, because this life not going to move ahead if men not they hear women talk.
Exactly.
This life will not stand still.
No, make una no use that opportunity talk say na women na dey no. I dey against that one because the truth of the matter be say most of the women wey even dey do all this business their wives no dey know. Their wives no dey wey dey do am their wives no dey you know now una be man now una be men now their wives no dey really dey na how business wey their wey dey do na their wives
you don see the wives of this land grabbers no make I no call them land all these okageles
yes.
all these toweres you don see their wives if you see their wives if you see maybe they go marry one young one latest if you see the medicaine the packaging
the kind
they even tell you say na another person wife is you say you go know where the money dey go.
Okay, what if for example
all of them wey I don see
woman now come tell your husband say abeg o I dey hear am for radio I dey hear am for television I dey hear am for everywhere say na you dey into this matter abeg remove your hand and the man come talk say when you go believe this kind thing na even you my wife na dey talk this kind thing so wetin you say make the woman do.
Okay.
But you know say e get as una
take. The woman wan talk say e no know.
Yes, on Monday by the special grace of God more ogbonge issues go dey come up but the issue of land grabbing we know say e don come to stay. Every one of us must put our hands on the table make we leave deck because na deck we don dey put hands since many years and go no go come no come now all of us need to put our hands for table to make sure say things work. If you be woman why we really dey talk about women too because International Women's Day celebration still dey continue. Women get so much big role to play in making sure say some of these things also solve to some extent. You be woman, your husband when you know say e dey sell land, e get one or two lands, e don sell am over time, build small house or buy motor, and now you dey think say e dey buy different motor, dey build more house, dey build hotels and all that. Still ask am question and you know say na land matter e dey do. You ask am and advise this man make e remove hand from some of these dirty things because not be every time we go dey wait for government or traditional ruler because we also na government for our own house, we be government and traditional rulers for our families and for our homes. Na so the program I go talk parliament don be this Thursday evening from Grassroots Television all the way from Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. We say big thanks to all of una when take time to watch us on the program. Do business with us. Call the number for your screen. Follow us for YouTube and all other social media platforms to watch the program and make your comment. And number anytime, any day, if you reach us to do business, the general manager of Grassroots Television go pick your calls and talk to you how you fit to be part of this program. I will talk Parliament. From Honorable Tuk Tuk.
Yes, my people, we don't talk as we always talk, and we go continue to talk until things change. If you don't say you do bad thing, come on, una do.
Yes, from the woman leader. Majority, well, you will be majority leader very soon because that are the position when women they want to aspire for. Yes.
My people for us, una do well una take listen to us this evening. And I want to congratulate again our women. The way we una take come out, come take talk one word, it sweets me for belle well. I beg, make we continuously, they join each other, they talk one word, they support each other. That's to make I tell you now. God bless you.
Okay, yes, Honorable Amebo say she congratulate all the women all over the world. We also use our body to congratulate all the women. But we don't congratulate the Chidimas when they win Miss Cell and Miss Jamaica inside prison. Any name one I call them, waiting wrong. Whether they allege, whether they never find her guilty and all that. Because one thing they understand, the family of the deceased man, what do you say make them they feel right now with the show when they show say yes the cheating man when they allege say kill the young man say win Miss Cell inside cell according to Fela and Chris Ward be that till we come our way on Monday next week 5 o'clock again on this same platform. Make we remain blessed and keep the green white green flag of Nigeria flying high.